step on my Russ Simmons. Do you know how much I'm spending? My closet, it worth about $1 million. Took the little bitch out the runway. Now she naked in it.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Phantom here with the second ever video of the channel. I know, I'm moving up in the world. I am. Anyway, so today we're gonna talk about my dark secret. This just recently happened, so you guys are the first to know. Hopefully the guy that it's about doesn't watch the video. I really start to feel that like the more people watch this video, the more secrets they're gonna think it's about them, but fuck them, I don't really care anyway. But breaking to today's video. So recently I was at a party. Yeah. Phantom goes to party? Yeah, I go to parties. So I was at a party and I'm there with like a lot of my friends, a lot of my close friends, a lot of people I didn't really mess with. But you know, at a party, I like to turn up, I like to have fun. So I'm turning up, having fun. And in the corner of this party, I just see this girl, right? Not bad looking. And she looks really like my friend, right? Like really like my friend. But I was like, nah, you know what I mean? Like I'm still gonna mess with her even though it kind of looks like they could be related in some type of way. So I go up to her, you know, I spit my amazing game. I'm like, hey, what's up? My name is, you know, Phantom. And she's like, aren't you that YouTuber? It's like shit. Anyway, she was like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, what's up? And we were just having a good conversation. And next thing I know, she just said, follow me. So I said, okay, I'm gonna follow you. So she pulls me outside, we started talking, collaborating, and then she starts asking what I do. I tell her I'm a YouTuber. She says, oh, true, I want YouTube too. And I was like, yeah, you're not gonna make it in life. So once I start to think about this, right? Okay, pause the story. So, am I wrong for like judging her right there? Am I? No, I'm not wrong. Because first of all, if I'm going to either sleep with this girl or date this girl, I want to feel like I have certainty that if anything goes wrong, I'm prepared. Like my goal is to be a stay-at-home dad. Now, for those watching this video and then judging me more, like, okay, what's wrong with being a stay-at-home dad? Like the mom works, all you do is stay home and take care of the children. Women can do it, why can't I do it, right? Right? Well, maybe I'm wrong, I don't really know. I'm joking. But anyway, fast forward to a little bit of the story. So we're talking, we're collaborating. She's like, you know, I have a brother. And I was like, I wasn't really paying attention to the brother part at the time, just keep that in mind. And then I was like, oh, true. And I started looking at her face. I'm just like, yo, she's like really bad. Like, I just cannot wait to leave this party, right? So then she keeps ranting on and on and on and on about her family. I'm just like, dude, I honestly don't care. In my mind, I wouldn't say that to her because that'd be fucked up. So she's like, oh yeah, my brother's here. So then like my fantasizing stopped. I was like, fuck, where? And she couldn't find where he was. And I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, follow me. So we ended up go back to my car and we ended up like, you know, chilling, doing things. And the next day, you know how all guys have a group chat or talk to their friends. So I'm in a group chat with my friends, right? And they're talking about, yeah, you know, I met this girl, I smashed this girl. I'm like, oh yeah, I smashed this girl too. So my friend's like, yo, are you serious? What's her name? And I was like, for the sake of this video, we're gonna call her Jay. So I'm like, yeah, I smashed Jay. And then my friend's like, my sister? And I was like, no. I was scared as fuck because if that was the sister, I would then have to, I don't know what I would do. I don't know. But, so my epic line skill kicked in right there. And I was like, no, it was some other girl from a different party maybe. You know, from a different part of town. So maybe that would work, right? It did not work. It backfired like shit. So he goes to his sister and asks his sister, hey, did you sleep with Phantom? And see, maybe I have too high hopes for people, but if my sibling comes to me and is like, yo, blah, 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 did you do this? I'm gonna lie, right? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm the only one who would lie. Honestly, tell me you wouldn't lie in that situation. But back to the story. So he goes to his sister and she's like, yeah, I did. So I'm like, she texted me and I don't know why she would text me. She was like, last night was so fun, right? Bitch, no, I don't. I think that was a setup right there. And this happened yesterday, by the way. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I could respond yes, but I knew it was a setup, right? Because I know she would want me to confess that like it was fun so he could get more mad at me. So I'm sitting there and I said, what last night? She was like, oh yeah, me and you know, yeah. And I was like, no, we didn't. I'm trying so hard to like play the part where I'm just like, I didn't do anything. Maybe you were drunk. Maybe you were like out of it last night. All we did was talk. And she was like, no, I remember you did this to me. And I was like, fuck, what? I did that? What? Since when? Right? No. Then what made it even worse is she had the nerve to call me on FaceTime, right? So then I was like, fuck, I can't decline it because it looks so suspicious. My mindset is so fucked up. Anyway, so I answer, right? I answer. And she's like, hey. I'm just like, hey, right? And she's like, oh, well, hopefully I can see you again sometime and we could just, you know, just chill and go see a movie or something. I'm like, you know, I'm busy. I have work, I have YouTube videos I'm trying to make and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, well, I'll help you make YouTube videos. I'm like, bro, this girl is like so concerned with like helping me get caught by her brother. It's insane. I'm trying to act like I don't know this girl. I know her from her brother, but I'm not trying to put me in that situation from last night, right? So I want to fast forward the whole story, right? So he then calls me on FaceTime, my friend, right? He's like, bro, you saw with my sister. And I was, at this point, I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I saw with your sister. So I was thinking he would be more mad about it, but he wasn't. He was like, yeah, dude, it's fine. I'm like, what? Honestly tell me, right? Honestly tell me, if one of your friends slept with your sister, would you be okay with it? I mean, like, actually post that in the comment box. I want to read some of this because it's like, I'm just curious. Am I like wrong for what I did? Or is he like dumb as fuck for letting me sleep with his sister and be okay with it and still be my friend? But anyway, so yeah, by the end of this, I'm sitting there and I don't really know why he would be okay. Maybe he was more okay with the fact that it was his friend sleeping with his sister than some random guy. But it was really a one-night stand, so it was more confusing to me where I was as like, I'm not really trying to go for your sister, dude. It was just like one night. But I don't really know how to really talk about that part of the second part because what happened next really confused the shit out of me, right? Because then her friend hits me up. She's like, yo, I saw you with Jay last night. Like, was it Torch? I'm like, bro, how does all these people find out, right? She's telling people she slept with me. Why? Like, it's not like my dick is magical and it's like 17 inches. I wish. I honestly do wish it was that long. For like all the girls watching, if a guy had like a 17-inch dick, would you still do it? Like, that's a serious question. Like, maybe I should make a video about that. Like, seriously, because it's really confusing. Because it's like being in school, we talk to girls about it. They're like, oh, if it's big, it's better. But I'm like, is it such thing as too big? Is that possible? Because I think I'm too small, to be honest. Like maybe I'm too small. But if that was the case, wouldn't she be telling her friends that like Ivan's small instead of like it was great? Maybe she was like too drunk to like really, but then that's a rape charge. It's like I'm legally incriminating myself right now making this video. Who knows? But the moral of the story I found out this story was, don't sleep with your friend's sister. So like the first video I made was don't cheat on your girlfriend with her best friend. This one is like completely even more insane. Like don't sleep with your friend's sister, because now we're not even really friends anymore. We're just high and by, because it's that awkward. It's just like, how do you still be his friend? Like if someone slept with my sister, that's off limits. Especially if you're my friend. Like fuck you if you try to do something like that. Like come on, like you're my friend, right? But hope you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. More content on the way. Stay tuned. Friday dropping another video. It's your boy Phantom out.
That's true, that right. She sippin' one wet and yeah, I swear it get her wetter. My Louboutins news on my bottoms, they is redder. No, I'm not a rat, but I'm all up on my cheddar. Just talked to your homie, she said we should be together. Gabby Brand was so insane that I made her